I talked to several first-time voters and they told me what's important to them. As voters continue to cast their ballots early, it's only going to continue as we near the election. For the Omaha News, I'm John D. Haskell. As UNO's fall semester approaches, fall business is sure to pick up. For the Omaha News, I'm John D. Haskell. Exarban Village is just south of UNO's main campus. It's home to UNO's Mammal Hall, Scott Village, and Scott Court. Businesses call it home, and it provides Midtown Omaha with a new outlet for food and entertainment. Exarban is a great alternative to campus. Lola Vieira, a UNO sophomore, lives at Scott Village.
It's walking distance, first of all, and I don't know, it's easy access. It's not as crowded or busy as it is down there on Dodge and whatnot.
Students can move from campus housing to other options in Exarban Village. As far as entertainment goes, Exarban has it all. Restaurants, fitness clubs, and grocery stores, to name a few. Exarban is home to Stinson Park, which is a great place for families, students, and park goers. Throughout the spring and summer, Stinson Park features free concerts and a variety of festivals. Exarban features a movie theater and Mojo Smokehouse and Ales, a spot that UNO students can call their own. The owner, Reynold McMean, explains.
You had this huge metropolitan area where they supported a campus with 10,000 kids on it more than they supported a campus with 15,000 kids on it. The whole town's painted Creighton blue. We see a heck of a lot more potential for it to be painted Mav red.
As UNO's fall semester begins, business at Exarban will surely continue. For the Omaha News, I'm John D. Haskell. The completion of the first presidential debate makes it official. Election season is underway. No one is anticipating Election Day more than those voting for the first time.
It's a really important vote.
Researching online or reading the paper is one way to learn about the candidates. Watching the debates is another. I talked to several first-time voters and they told me what's important to them. Tom Owens, a UNO freshman, dislikes how issues are discussed between the candidates.
Someone's candidate, they said this, but they don't actually get down to the issues. So I think that's the biggest problem that people nowadays have, is especially the younger people.
First-time voter Savona Bateman has a simple message for all young voters.
Fact check. Always double check what facts are going on and make sure you know what issues are actually true and what aren't.
Thomas Hess was eligible to vote but did not in the 2008 election. He says he didn't think that one vote mattered back then. He wants to vote in this year's election because he feels the decision made by our leaders really do affect him.
When I was 19, my parents were still helping me out a lot. And since then, I did get out of school for a couple years. I had to pay my own bills. I had to file my own tax return to get back into school.
A new era of campaigning online will be first-time voters' top choice for learning about campaigns. For the Omaha News, I'm John D. Haskell.
Regulating more, if you will, trickle-down government would work.
Many voters are casting their ballots early.
But I think it's probably going to be significantly higher.
Voting early allows you to skip out on the busyness of Election Day, and it's getting popular.
We've already, surpassed what we're going to see from 4 years ago.
Voters can cast their vote early and avoid difficulties in getting to their polling place on Election Day.
People might be busy on Election Day or they don't want to stand in line for hours.
The Election Commission functions as a polling place for early voters.
Well, on Election Day, we don't take any votes at all. We're not a polling place officially. We only have the voting booths and everything here for people who want to vote early.
Douglas County Election Commissioner Dave Phipps knows that the early vote is helpful.
4 years ago, we saw about 60,000 people vote early, about 40,000 by mail, 20,000 in person. This year, we've already seen about 65,000 by mail.
Phipps' numbers don't even include those who voted at the commission office. As more and more voters cast their ballots early, it's only going to pick up as we near the election. For the Omaha News, I'm John D. Haskell.